I did this whole review and forgot to talk about face scan. Oh my god, so much trouble trying to face scan, and this is how I look. And I don't know who that is. It got like this part right, maybe this part, but the rest of it, I don't know. Let me know. How did your face scan come out? And do you think this looks like me? Seriously, let me know. Enjoy the video. Hello, welcome to Just My Thoughts. I'm going to talk about NBA 2K20's My Career Story Mode. Yes, I know in the demo review I said I probably wouldn't buy the game, but I decided to buy the game. I don't know why, but I did it. I didn't buy VC. I usually never buy VC because I just bought the game. I'm not spending more money to upgrade my guy. So the story is honestly, I don't really care about the story. I skip most of the cutscenes because it's too much. 2K is doing too much. They have the resources, so they're just using it. Idris Elba talking to me about basketball. It looks like he's never played basketball. I don't know. It doesn't make me want to play the game. Honestly, it makes me want to skip everything, which thank God you can do now. And it's just so many loading screens and so much talking and dialogue that has nothing to do with basketball. It's I know they're trying to be creative and everything, but I think now is the time with next gen coming for 2K to dial it back a little bit. Stop with all the celebrity guest appearances and focus more on the game and the gameplay, which people want. So you're this guy named Che, you French or something like that, and you're playing college ball. Somebody gets hurt, scholarship gets taken. That's the gist of it for what I've seen. Honestly, I'd skip the majority of the scenes because you play that first game and then it's like 20 cutscenes. Like seriously, I'm not exaggerating. You play one game and then there's cutscene until you finally, I think you go to your hometown, which I don't know why there's only four cities: New York, LA, Chicago, St. Louis, out of all places, that you can choose from. They could have added a few more cities that you could be from. North Carolina, hello, there's hoopers down there. Um, Florida, something, Texas, I don't know, some another city. Of course, I'm from New York, so I went to New York, and then all of a sudden I know Kemba Walker. It's like you in college, you don't play in the championship game, but everybody knows who you are anyways. Doesn't make any sense. After that, you play like an invitational, um, which is okay, but again, I didn't buy VC, so for me, kind of sucked. Being a 60 running around trying to do things. But the best part of the whole story thing for me was the combine. I thought it was different. They had some really fun things to do in terms of like the vertical. I like that the standing and the running vertical, the sprint, the lateral movement. Everything was good except the bench pressing, and they need to focus more on that aspect of my career in the story. Give us things to do. I liked when I declined to do something. They gave me a attribute boost for the combine. I wish there were more things to give you a boost because you're doing all these things. You're doing the combine and your thing is slowly going up. You start out like in the second round and then it goes up. And eventually I'm sure everyone reaches the point where they're solid first round pick because I was playing terrible because I'm a 60. And after I did the workouts with the teams, I like that you could pick 3 teams to work out for. I don't like the fact that every team is interested at some point. That's not realistic. It's not realistic at all. And I wish they would change it where if you get drafted in a certain position, mix up the draft. Let somebody else get drafted somewhere else. I don't want to play on the same team with the rookie in real life. If I go to say I get drafted by the Pelicans, I make the number one pick. I don't want to play with Zion. He shouldn't be on the team. Make it realistic. You want to be real? Make it real. I like the fact you can work out for teams, but I work out for a team. You play 3-on-3, 2-on-2, and then all of a sudden it just goes up. First round pick. When you really didn't earn it, they don't tell you where you get drafted. It just cuts. It's like, oh, your name gets picked, and then all of a sudden you're at a press conference and you see the jersey. That's how I knew I got drafted to a team. I was like, okay. I play for the Wizards. They suck. I know. I don't see the point in going to like one of the best teams. I want the ball. But my guy is terrible, and it's hard to get badges. It's hard to get VC. Even if you have a decent game, you get a double or something, your VC from your stats is like 20, if that much. You know, it's like, it's a struggle. You get 1,000 VC for, you know, your contract, which is good, but I wish you got a little bit more for your stats and other things like that. You get endorsements, you're doing sneaker deals and everything. You meet LeBron and Mav, but you suck. You haven't done anything, and it's like they throw all this good stuff at you, but then it's hard to do stuff anyway in the game, and I don't like that. They need to focus more on the combine, focus more on the drills, add in some more drills, give us more VC in terms of finishing your drills instead of like the standard that they give us, which is not a lot at all. And going back to like the demo, Ronnie 2K is just giving out a whole bunch of misinformation during that time. And he's supposed to be the community manager. He's supposed to know these things if he's going to talk to the community. He's going to do live streams. So there wasn't more pie charts. I don't know if that's coming. You can't respec your guy. So if you make the guy, you're stuck with that guy until you create another build. The only thing I think you can change is like when you get a new badge, you can remove your old badge and just put it on something else. I just got one badge on defense because I can't do anything else. But it's a lot of misinformation going around from the community person, which is just strange. I'm a small forward, 6'7". I don't like the drastic changes to your stats if you're just a little taller. Like, who said the ideal height for a small forward had to be 6'7"? Like, you go to 6'8", you lose ball handling drastically. It's like, calm down. I know you want people to make certain builds, but it's too dramatic. Like, if I'm 6'9", all of a sudden my ball handling goes down by 10. Are you serious? If my arms are a little bit longer, all of a sudden I can't shoot or I can't dribble, or like, it's too big of a gap in terms of just adjusting your person. It's like, okay, I want to be 6'8" rather than 6'7", but then I can't dribble anymore, or I can't do this anymore because of the height. Weight, okay, I get a little stronger or I get a little faster. It's too much of a variance. They need to adjust that. Playing the game, again, right now for me, not very fun. A lot of computer, just green shots on contested shots. A lot of green releases. Struggling to do stuff. Can't really dribble. Again, small forward. But I like I did like a little X trivia thing, which was pretty cool. The main prize was like a million VC, but it's in the neighborhood. You take out the phone, you go to X trivia. It did it at like 9 p.m. Eastern time, and they just started asking you random trivia questions. Like, some was basketball based, some was just about the world and everything, and it was pretty cool. I got in the top like 8,000. I got a question about airplanes wrong. I don't know, but it was pretty cool. And then it just showed like the people who got the million VC and a couple of people who like split the money of VC, and I thought that was a cool event. You know, other than that, I didn't do anything in the neighborhood. I think I spun the wheel, but again, to get a headband, you need to be like rookie level 3. Like, what? I just want to wear a headband in the game. But you know, it's a lot of VC things that just bug me. The story again is just, they pay all these actors and they just want to put them in the game, and it's like, I don't care about any of that. I want to hoop, like KD says. I just want to hoop, and it's like, here's this actor. Here's this actor. Here's this person from this, and it's like, okay, what? Okay, it's a tragic story. The guy gets his scholarship taken. Okay, but they can do better. They need to focus more on just the game. You know, how can I build my player up without purchasing VC? Because I played my rival, and he's like an 83, and he was killing me, and he got 8 badges already. Like, how are we supposed to be progressing at the same point as rivals if he's already 83 and I think I just got to like a 70, which it doesn't feel like it because my attributes still suck. You know, all these first round, second, all these picks are really good in this game. But then when you get drafted, you don't get no boost. You don't get no extra VC, extra attribute things to put up just so you can be a better player. I know people pay to be an 85 and play to get to 99 really fast. I've seen some 91s in the neighborhood already. Wow. But at least if we're playing the combine, give us a little extra. If we're doing good, give us a little extra boost or something, or extra attributes to put up so we can just, by the time we get drafted, it's not a struggle. By the time we get drafted, we're at least a 73, a 72, a 71. And, you can have fun playing the game because it's not really fun right now if you're not buying VC and getting your skills up like that. Again, give us more VC in terms of stats, teammate grades, and things like that. Takeover, I haven't taken over anything because I'm terrible. But I like the combine stuff. I like that, but it's just too much story, too many cutscenes. You only play like 3 games, and then you in the summer league, you play like 2 games. I didn't even realize we was in a championship game. It was just we won, and then all of a sudden we had a trophy. They just stopped doing so much extra stuff in terms of putting actors in the game. Just give us more basketball, different drills, no more weightlifting. That thing is confusing. Give us something else to do, and just mix it up that way. Add more stuff that way. We're playing the game. We're working on mechanics of the game, putting some dribble and stuff, or things like that, where we're learning how to play the game even better while getting points and attributes and stuff like that towards a badge or something. And I think it'll be a better experience going forward. I'll probably do another review of sorts once I get my level up and I'm having fun and I'm doing like pro-am and neighborhood stuff. But right now, the story mode, you can skip it. It's skippable, honestly, because it's long. You play one game and then it's a bunch of cutscenes. And I'm sure you want to play the game. That's why you bought the game. So let me know what you think about the story. Did you buy VC? It's cool if you did. I'm not going to knock you if you did. But are you like a big 2K fan? Like, let me know what you think about this story compared to the other ones. Thank you for listening. Sorry about the long video, but thank you for listening. Deuces.